What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So apparently, Sergey Kovalev has been charged with domestic violence. He allegedly punched a woman, causing a broken nose, a concussion, and other severe damage after she rejected his passes on her. According to her, him and somebody else followed her back to her cabin, and where he struck the woman. This took place back in June, right before the later Alvarez, the first fight, and apparently he's facing charges at this point, serious charges at this point in time. He's scheduled to be back in court in March, which allow him to fight. He's scheduled to be, I believe it's back in March. He's scheduled to be back in court. But he's and he's also scheduled to have a rematch with a later Alvarez. I don't know how this has been swept under the rug thus far. You haven't heard much about this. Leading up to this fight, leading up to any fight, leading up to the later Alvarez first fight. If this was the likes of a Floyd Mayweather or Adrian Broner is publicized for just going to court for things that's not even domestic, just going to court for minor things, right? It's saying that he could face up to 4 years in prison, right? He has to be he has a rematch lined up with a later Alvarez for February 2nd, and he's due back in court according to these reports in March, if I'm not mistaken. This is serious allegations, man. With these athletes, I don't understand why they put themselves in these positions. Kovalev is due back in court in March. He also has a rematch with a later Alvarez lined up for February 2nd. They reached out to Kovalev's team. He's pled not guilty. According to this lady, she claims she suffered a broken nose, a concussion, and a displaced disc in her neck. He was charged with assault by means of force likely to cause great bodily injury, which carries a maximum sentence of 4 years, said police. This is big news, man, because you see he has the complexion for the protection. No disrespect, but if this was Adrian Broner, if this was Floyd Mayweather, it would be highly publicized. If this was Terrence Crawford, it would be highly publicized. Excuse me, pardon my dog. If this was Terrence Crawford, if this was Adrian Broner, if this was Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner right now is being throughout his whole build-up for this Manny Pacquiao fight. They're talking about the court cases that Adrian Broner holds that don't even hold no serious charges. It's ridiculous at this point, but his and they may be bigger stars than Adrian Broner, but at one point Sergey Kovalev was a huge star prior to losing to Andre Ward and this current loss to a later Alvarez. Sergey Kovalev is a big star in the sport of boxing. So why isn't this publicized as well? This should be highly publicized as well, just like everybody else's situation is highly publicized at this point in time. It's really ridiculous, and it just goes to show. I saw Terrence Crawford even discussing this yesterday, that why do the black fighters have to, dance around and put on the show to be successful, and nobody else is asked to be successful, and he's 100% right. And this is a catch-22, it should be one size fits all, but it's not that way. Sergey Kovalev's situation is not highly publicized, but if Adrian Broner steals a pack of gum from a bodega, it's going to be highly publicized. Sergey Kovalev has been arrested and charged with domestic violence with, and listen, this is allegedly, we don't know if it's true. Well, we know he's been arrested, and we know this woman is saying she suffered injuries. We don't know if it's all factual. Did this really happen? So on and so forth. Is she lying? We don't know. But at the end of the day, he's being charged with it, and it's not being publicized. And there's a reason it's not being publicized. You understand? I don't understand these athletes. Every time you turn around, you see football players like Kareem Hunt just being kicked off his team due to having domestic violence with a woman. It's amazing at this point in time you think these guys would get it. Sergey Kovalev, I'm finding this a little tough to believe that she turned him down, and then he followed her. He got, you know, to her cabin and all of this up in Big Bear when he was training. You know, like, so he pursued her. So why would they let him go if he actually pursued her? After she left where she was at, and he followed her to her cabin and then did this. I mean, I'm finding this kind of hard to believe. But then again, you know, I don't put anything past these athletes, you know, because we say, oh, maybe she's lying, maybe she's not telling the truth, and we give these guys the benefit of the doubt, and then film comes out and shows us later on that, yeah, it is true, and not only is it true, it's even more gruesome and disgusting than we originally thought, you know. So this is serious charges he's facing. This is serious allegations. This is no joking matter, and I'm wondering why it's not being publicized, as if, because if this was Adrian Broner, Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, like I stated, Deontay Wilder, even Anthony Joshua, it would be highly publicized, believe you me. But that's all I got. It's your boy Blue. Sergey Kovalev has been charged with domestic violence and is due back in court in March. He has a fight in February versus Aleta Alvarez. Let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.